All right, everyone, get ready because today we're going deep on something that can be a real pain towed vehicles.
Yeah.
This deep dive is going to be like a crash course in vehicle release forms
You got those documents.
that you need to get your car back from impound.
Exactly.
Our goal today is to give you guys all the knowledge to become like towing ninjas.
Towing ninjas.
Yeah, like you can get through this process smoothly and confidently,
I like it.
if it ever happens to you.
And, it's funny because nobody wants to think about their car getting towed.
Right.
But being prepared can make a huge difference if it actually does happen.
Totally.
So we've got a bunch of sources here, mainly from this company called Mobile Notary by Derek Spruill.
Okay.
We'll be looking at their materials to understand all about these forms.
Sounds good.
But just to be clear,
Yeah.
this is not us endorsing them or anything like that.
Right.
We just want to give you the knowledge to handle this no matter who you end up dealing with.
That's right. It's all about giving you the power to handle this smoothly. So first things first.
Yeah.
What is a vehicle release form?
That's a great question.
It sounds kind of official, right?
It is. It is, and for good reason.
Okay.
It's basically a legally binding agreement between you and the towing company that lets them release your impounded vehicle back to you.
Okay.
Think of it as like proof of ownership,
Yeah.
a payment confirmation, and authorization, all in one.
So it's not just as simple as showing up with your license and being like, hey, that's my car.
I wish it was.
Right.
But no, not quite.
Okay.
This vehicle release firm is really important
Okay.
because it makes sure everything is documented
Right.
and agreed upon. So it protects both you and the towing company.
So it's like a safeguard for everybody involved.
Exactly.
All right, so let's break down like what are the must-have elements on this form.
Okay, so think of it like a checklist.
Okay, I like checklists.
First, you got the vehicle information.
Okay.
So that's the make and model year and the super important VIN number.
The VIN.
The VIN, yes, it's like a fingerprint for your car.
So interesting.
The unique identifier, so there's no confusion about which car is actually yours.
Makes sense. I've always wondered about that.
Yeah.
Is it really that important?
It is.
Like, couldn't you just look at the car and see if it's yours?
Well, you'd think so,
Right.
but you would be surprised how many cars look similar.
Especially at an impound lot.
Yeah, especially in a crowded impound lot.
Makes sense?
The VIN just eliminates all doubt and provides a clear official record.
So, like, no funny business.
No funny business.
I actually heard a story once
Oh, yeah?
about this person whose car got stolen,
Uh-huh.
and then it was recovered,
Okay.
but they weren't sure if it was really theirs.
Oh, wow.
But luckily, the VIN matched.
So they got their car back.
Yeah, and it saved them from a huge headache.
Exactly. That's why it's so important.
All right, so we've got the car's ID locked down.
We do.
What's next?
So next we need to confirm who's in charge,
Okay.
both on your side and the towing company side.
All right.
So for you, that means your owner information. Full name, address, contact details.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang, no aliases here.
Yeah.
You got to prove you're the rightful owner.
So like a background check, but for the car owner?
You got it.
Yeah.
And on the flip side,
Okay.
you also need the towing company's information.
Right, to make sure they're legit.
Exactly. Their name, address, contact details.
Got it.
This just keeps things transparent and accountable.
So everybody knows who's responsible.
Exactly.
Speaking of responsibility,
Yes,
our sources also mention something about stating the reason for towing.
that's important.
Yeah, why is that?
It's all about context, and record keeping.
Okay.
Just imagine the difference between a car towed for an expired parking meter
Right.
versus one that was involved in a hit and run.
Oh, yeah, that's completely different.
Very different situation
Totally.
with potentially different legal implications.
Yeah, one's like a little parking mishap. The other one's like a police investigation.
Exactly. By stating the reason for towing,
Okay.
the form just helps create a clear record of what happened.
That's right.
Which can be super important for insurance.
Right.
Or legal disputes, or even just understanding the whole situation.
Makes sense. So it's not just about getting the car back. It's about having all the facts straight.
Exactly.
Okay, what else is on this checklist?
All right, so before you get your keys back,
Uh-huh.
there's a couple more things.
Okay.
You need an authorization statement.
Okay.
This is where you, as the owner,
Right.
give the towing company permission to release the vehicle.
Got it.
And of course, payment confirmation is a big
Oh,
one.
I could pay the piper?
You got it. The form needs to show that you've paid all those towing and storage fees.
That's like a receipt.
Like a receipt, exactly.
Okay.
And finally,
Grand finale.
the grand finale, to make it all official,
Uh-huh.
you need your signature on the dotted line.
That's important.
It's the final seal of approval that says, yes, everything on this form is correct and I agree to it.
Wow, that is a lot more to a vehicle release form than I initially thought.
It's more than meets the eye.
It really is. It's like a whole legal document.
It is, and that's just the form itself.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. It often needs some backup dancers.
Backup dancers.
Additional documents that you might need.
We'll have to get into that.
We'll talk about that.
All right, so hang tight, everyone. We'll be right back with more on vehicle release forms and how to make sure you have everything you need to get your car back from impound.
Don't go anywhere.
So before the break, we were talking about all the must-haves on a vehicle release form.
Right, all the essentials.
But it sounds like the story doesn't end there.
It doesn't. There's more.
Yeah, a vehicle release form rarely travels alone.
Okay.
It often needs a supporting cast.
Oh, backup.
Backup exactly like additional documents.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Well, think of it as the evidence.
Okay.
That backs up your claim to the car.
Okay.
Your driver's license obviously shows you're who you say you are.
Right.
Your registration proves you have the legal right to be driving that vehicle.
And proof of insurance just makes sure you're covered in case of any incidents.
So it's like building a case file for your car.
Exactly.
Proving its identity and that you're allowed to drive it.
You got it.
Right.
But here's where things get interesting.
Okay, lay it on me.
Sometimes you might even need a court order.
Whoa.
Or police clearance to get your car back.
A court order? That sounds serious.
Yeah.
Why would you need that?
Well, imagine the car was involved in a crime.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe there's a dispute over who owns it.
Okay.
In those cases, the police might impound the vehicle.
As part of an investigation?
Exactly.
Okay.
Or a court might need to settle the legal issues.
Before they can release it. So it's like the car's being held hostage.
Yeah, you could say that.
Until things get sorted out.
Exactly. And those situations can obviously get a bit complicated.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so let's say we've got our form.
Yeah.
We've got our backup dancers. We're ready to waltz out of the impound lot.
You wish.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah. Not so fast. Remember, release form requirements are not universal.
Really?
Yeah, it's like ordering a pizza.
Okay.
What flies in Chicago might not work in New York.
So even if I know everything that needs to be on the form,
Uh-huh.
I still need to do my research.
Absolutely. You need to contact the specific towing company.
Okay.
And check the rules in that jurisdiction.
So it's like knowing the local lingo?
Exactly. They might have their own little quirks,
Okay.
additional requirements,
All right.
or just their own way of doing things.
So it's all about knowing the rules of the game.
Exactly. A little preparation can save you a lot of headache.
Okay. I'm with you there. Now, our sources mentioned something about notarization.
Mm-mm.
Do I need to wear a special robe for this part?
No, not quite.
Okay, good.
A notary is basically someone who's authorized
Okay.
to verify the authenticity of documents.
So they're checking that everything's legit.
Exactly. They act as an impartial witness,
Uh-huh.
making sure everything is signed and sealed properly.
Nope.
It just adds an extra layer of legal weight.
So they're like the referees of the document world.
That's a great way to put it.
Making sure everything's fair.
Exactly. And some towing companies or
Mhm.
jurisdictions
Okay.
might require you to get your vehicle release form notarized.
Before they'll accept it.
Right.
So it's not like a universal thing.
Not universal, but something to be aware of.
Good to know. Our sources did mention that Mobile Notary by Derek Sproul offers this service.
Right.
But we're not endorsing them or anything.
No, not at all. It's just an example that these services are out there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
The vehicle release form itself.
Right.
Supporting documents, checking specific requirements, and even notarization.
Yeah.
But why go through all this trouble?
That's a good question.
Can I just get my car back without all the paperwork?
Well, technically, the towing company is holding your property.
Right.
And to release it
Yeah.
legally and responsibly, they need to follow certain procedures.
Okay.
The vehicle release form is just a crucial part of that process.
Makes sense.
And make sure everything is documented, agreed upon,
Yeah.
and legally sound.
So it's protecting everyone involved.
Exactly.
Making sure all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted.
You got it. And remember, it's not just about getting your car back today.
Right.
It's about having a clear record
Oh, okay.
in case any issues come up later.
Like insurance claims or legal disputes.
Exactly. It's like having a paper trail to protect yourself.
That's a good point. Okay, so now that we've got all our paperwork ducks in a row,
Yes.
where do we go to actually get our car back?
Well, that would be the impound lot
Of course.
where your car is being held captive.
Right. And I'm guessing that towing company contact info on the release form is going to come in handy.
Very handy. It's always a good idea to call ahead, too.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
You can confirm their hours,
Okay.
the exact procedure,
Uh-huh.
and if they need anything else from you.
So just avoid any surprises.
It's exactly preparation is key.
All right, so I show up at the impound lot forms in hand, ready to reclaim my beloved vehicle.
Okay.
What should I expect?
Well, the exact process could vary a little,
Okay.
but generally you'll present your release form and supporting documents to the staff.
Right.
They'll review everything.
Make sure everything's in order.
Exactly. Make sure all the pieces are in place. And then,
Drum roll.
they hand over the keys.
Freedom.
You're reunited with your car.
Awesome.
Of course, they might need to verify your identity
Right.
and do a final check of the vehicle.
Okay.
But for the most part, once the paperwork is cleared, you're good to go.
It sounds a lot less intimidating now
Good. I'm glad.
that I understand the process.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I had to deal with this, I was completely lost.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
To demystify it all.
To make us towing ninjas.
Exactly. And give you the tools to handle it confidently.
Okay, so we've covered like the what, the where, and the how of getting your car back. But let's talk about why cars get towed in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I know our sources mentioned parking violations,
Right.
accidents, impoundment.
Yeah, those are some of the most common reasons.
Okay.
Parking violations are probably number one.
Yeah, like parking in the wrong spot.
Exactly. Expired meters, parking in restricted zones.
Oh, yeah, those street cleaning days.
Oh, yeah. Got to watch out for those.
Sometimes those parking signs feel like they're written in a different language.
I know what you mean, but they're there for a reason.
Right.
To maintain order and ensure safety.
Yeah.
And if you don't follow the rules well, you risk getting towed.
All right, fair enough. What about accidents?
So if a car is involved in an accident
Uh-huh.
and it's not drivable,
Okay.
it usually needs to be towed.
To a repair shop or something?
Exactly, to a repair shop or a storage facility.
And in those cases, I'm guessing the police are usually the ones who decide about towing.
Right. They usually make the call.
Okay. And is there extra paperwork in those situations?
Yeah, depending on the circumstances.
Okay.
There might be police reports or insurance claims.
So accidents are kind of a special case.
They are.
Okay. What about impoundment?
So impoundment is basically when a vehicle is taken into legal custody.
Okay.
It could be for unpaid parking tickets,
Oh, wow.
suspected criminal activity,
Okay.
or a whole host of other reasons.
So if my car gets impounded,
Yeah.
it sounds like it's even more important to understand those rules and requirements.
Impoundment usually involves more serious legal stuff.
Right.
And you might even need that court order or a police clearance we talked about.
Okay, so it's all starting to come together.
Good.
We've covered the what, the why, the how, and even the where of vehicle release forms.
I have.
I feel way more prepared to face the towing music if it ever happens again.
That's the goal. Remember, knowledge is power.
It really is.
And in this case, it's the power to get your car back without any unnecessary hassle.
So before we move on,
Yeah.
let's recap what we've learned so far.
Okay.
We've explored the essentials of a vehicle release form, the supporting documents,
Mhm.
and all the different situations that might lead to a car being towed.
We talked about the role of a notary,
Right.
the difference between notarization and legal advice,
Uh-huh.
and the steps you need to take to actually retrieve your car from the impound lot.
It's amazing how much we've covered.
It is. And,
Yeah.
it's a good reminder that knowledge about these kind of mundane things
Yeah.
can really help you navigate these unexpected situations.
Right, because dealing with the towed car is never fun.
No, it's not.
But at least now we're armed with the information
Exactly.
to handle it smoothly and confidently.
That's what we want.
Okay, so on that note, let's shift gears
Okay, I like it.
and talk about prevention.
Because honestly, the best way to deal with a towed car is to avoid getting towed in the first place, right?
You're telling me,
Right.
but how do we do that?
That's the question.
How do we become those towing ninjas,
Towing ninjas.
masters of the art of avoiding tow trucks?
That's what we're going to talk about.
All right, welcome back, you towing ninjas in training.
I love it.
So we've talked about all the things you need to know to get your car back after it's been towed.
Right. All the steps.
But wouldn't it be great to avoid all that in the first place?
The best case scenario for sure.
So what are our secret weapons?
Our secret weapons.
Yeah.
In this battle against the tow trucks.
How do we become masters of evasion?
All right. Well, weapon number one
Okay.
is so simple, but people forget about it all the time.
Okay, tell me.
Pay attention to those parking signs.
The parking signs.
Those parking signs, I know.
They can be tricky.
It can be so confusing.
Yeah.
Sometimes downright cryptic,
Right.
but they are the key to parking success.
I've definitely been guilty of like glancing at a sign
Yeah.
and thinking I get it. And then later I'm like, oh no.
We've all been there, but trust me.
Okay.
Taking a few extra seconds to really understand those parking regulations can save you so much trouble later on.
What should we look out for?
Okay, so look for time limits, obviously.
Right.
Permit requirements.
Okay.
Street cleaning schedules.
Yeah, those get me every time.
Loading zones, anything that could get you in trouble.
It's like a code to crack.
It is a code.
But the reward is a safe and sound car.
Exactly. That's the best reward.
What if you're still not sure after reading the sign? Is there like a helpline for confused parkers?
I wish there was.
Right.
Unfortunately, not that I know of.
Okay.
But a good rule of thumb is just be extra cautious.
Okay.
If you're even a little unsure about the parking rules,
Yeah.
just find a different spot.
Okay.
Better to walk a few extra blocks than risk coming back to an empty space.
That's very true. And what about technology?
Oh, technology is our friend here.
Okay, good.
Setting reminders on your phone
Right.
for things like expired meters or street cleaning days.
That's a lifesaver.
A total lifesaver.
Okay.
There are even apps now
Oh, wow.
that can help you find legal parking spots. And they'll notify you when your time's running low.
Technology.
This is amazing.
It is. So parking signs, phone reminders, those are key.
They're crucial.
Anything else we can do to avoid those tow trucks?
Yes. Being mindful of your surroundings.
Okay.
Where are you parking?
Right.
Is it a private lot?
Okay.
A residential area?
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you're not blocking any driveways.
Right.
Fire hydrants.
Uh-huh.
Any access points.
Okay.
Those are tow truck magnets.
Right. Because it's all about safety and, making sure people can get through.
Exactly. It's not just about the rules. It's about being considerate.
That's a good point. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, the elephant in the room.
Yeah, those parking enforcement officers.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Any tips for avoiding their watchful eyes?
Well, obviously the best way to avoid them is to follow the rules.
Right, of course.
But if you do see one coming your way...
My heart always skips a beat.
I know, it's nerve-wracking.
It's like they have a sixth sense.
They do.
For parking violations?
They know, just don't panic.
Okay.
Stay calm. Be polite.
Uh-huh.
And if it turns out you made a mistake...
Right.
Just move your car.
Okay.
They're much more likely to be understanding if you're cooperative.
Right. So prevention is key.
Prevention is the best.
But what if, despite our best efforts, we get towed? What's the first thing we should do?
Okay, first of all, don't panic.
Okay, easier said than done.
I know it's stressful, but remember everything we talked about.
About the vehicle release form and all that?
Exactly, all those steps.
Okay.
Now's the time to put that knowledge into action.
Time to become tow-in ninjas.
Yes, unleash your inner ninja.
Okay.
First step, figure out where your car was towed to.
Okay, sometimes it's obvious.
Sometimes.
But what if it's not?
If it's not, you can usually call your local police department.
Okay.
Or parking enforcement.
They can help us out.
They'll point you in the right direction.
They're like the detectives of the towing world.
Exactly. They'll help you track down your missing vehicle.
Okay, so once we know where our car is...
Then you contact the towing company.
Okay.
And start the retrieval process.
And this is where that vehicle release form comes in.
It's your ticket to freedom.
Right.
Proof that you have the right to get your car back.
Okay.
Make sure you have all those documents we talked about.
Uh-huh.
And be ready to follow the towing company's instructions.
Got it.
And if anything's unclear or you run into any problems, don't hesitate to ask for clarification.
Okay.
Or even talk to a lawyer if you need to.
Great advice. All right, so we've come a long way.
We have.
From feeling totally lost about towed cars to feeling like we actually know what to do.
That's the goal.
Whether it's preventing the tow or getting our car back.
Exactly. Knowledge is power.
It really is. And that feeling of empowerment is priceless.
It is. So what's the key takeaway for our listeners today?
The key takeaway.
I think it's that being informed is your best defense.
Okay. I like that.
The more you understand about parking rules, the towing process, and your own rights, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever happens.
That makes sense. And even though getting towed can be stressful,
it can be.
It doesn't have to be a total disaster.
Exactly. Not if you're prepared.
All right. So to sum it all up, stay informed.
Stay vigilant.
And maybe even try to find the humor in the situation.
A little laughter can go a long way.
That's right. And that's how we all become towing ninjas.
Masters of the parking universe.
I love it. Well, that wraps up our deep dive into the world of vehicle release forms.
It does.
We hope you guys found it helpful and maybe even a little fun.
Informative and entertaining.
Until next time, keep exploring. keep learning.
Keep those brains engaged.
And watch out for those tow trucks.
Exactly.